For the filming of Grange Road, the cameras we utilised were a Nikon D3300 and Nikon D3100. These were a suitable option, as not only were they affordable, yet they were also effective with regards to being able to capture high quality shots. We positioned multiple cameras and people behind the cameras in a variety of positions in order to provide a good range of different shots. We also mounted the camera to a tripod for a number of shots which, for still shots, proved to be extremely successful in removing all possible camera movement. Another piece of equipment that was efficient was a Steadicam. We used the Steadicam when filming tracking shots in order to create the most professional tracking shots possible by significantly reducing camera shake. The use of said equipment has allowed us, as a group, to produce high quality, professional looking footage. Adobe Premiere Pro. With this being a program that I hadn't used before, I took to YouTube to watch a number of tutorial videos explaining the basic tools and functions of Premiere Pro. I also used the school's media blog page and used exemplar work to help me with my knowledge and understanding of Premiere Pro. A useful tool when it came to speeding up my workflow was the Zoom tool. The Zoom tool allowed me to lengthen and or shorten footage. During Grange Road's pre-production research stages, as a key aspect of my research entailed researching existing popular soap operas to use as inspiration in order to repeat, yet at the same time differ with regards to the stereotypical codes and conventions of a typical popular British soap opera. My main sources of inspiration came from EastEnders and Hollyoaks, two major contenders within the soap opera industry. The platform I utilised in order to carry out research for my trailer was the video sharing platform YouTube. I took to YouTube to watch commercial trailers from EastEnders and Hollyoaks in order to gain inspiration and guidance with the way in which to film and create particular shots, as well as familiarise myself with and exploit conventional and stereotypical and effective editing technical codes of a soap opera. As for the pre-production, I used a variety of different Microsoft software such as Microsoft Word, PowerPoint and Excel for certain pre-production tasks. The main Microsoft software that I utilised was Microsoft PowerPoint, as it is much easier to use than Microsoft Word, as it allows you to manipulate and incorporate images with much more ease and fluidity. I presented both my target audience and textual analysis tasks on Microsoft PowerPoint, as not only was it easier to operate in regards to the content that I was producing, it also effectively produced a clear and professional presentation of my research and information. The group storyboard was also created using Microsoft PowerPoint, as there was a pre-made template with highlighted sections that corresponded with where a variety of images representing shots and scenes should be incorporated, allowing us to use each side in order to reflect upon a section of the trailer, with images supported by a detailed and rather specific explanation of the trailer's various scenes. When it came to filming locations, I went online and found that Google Maps was particularly good in aiding my group with our decision of where the soap opera trailer would be filmed. Much of the filming took place in Ashton Park, as it had an empty pathway that could be used to connote victimisation and fear. Another key location was on a residential street in Banstead, as it gave a sense of community, yet is not too positive, avoiding more public areas such as high streets in order to create a negative yet not derogatory environment to reflect the negative or dark themes of our soap opera. Using SlideShare to create synergy with online and social media, I was able to upload the PowerPoints and Word documents that I had produced. I then embedded said documents into my WordPress page, a platform that I have used in order to present my work online. With my WordPress platform, I produced a number of blog posts, often noting down certain progress and updates I have made with my work. WordPress, in the form of my blog page, has allowed me to create a platform for all of my media products to be presented alongside one another in an efficient manner, and has thus resulted in a much more time-efficient process. I also created further synergy with social media by including a Twitter hashtag, which gives social media users an opportunity to discuss and promote the soap opera, therefore not only providing an easy, free and effective marketing method, but also providing critical feedback. For secondary research, I used the internet in a variety of ways. Firstly, after doing some research on popular video sharing platform YouTube, I found trailers of inspiration from popular soap operas such as EastEnders and Hollyoaks that gave me an insight as to the stereotypical codes and conventions of a soap opera trailer that I could repeat and differ. With regards to my primary research, I used a website called SurveyMonkey to create an online survey that I proceeded to email to a number of people using Microsoft Outlook. Once I had a sufficient amount of results, I made use of a key feature within the SurveyMonkey website that gathers together the results of his survey and presents it in the form of graphs for each individual person. I simply screenshotted these graphs using the Mac shortcut Command-Shift-4 to speed up the process, a useful tool throughout the research and planning stages of my soap opera, and analysed them in a Microsoft PowerPoint document, explaining the results of the survey and how I could benefit from this feedback. Throughout each area of this project, from planning and research to the production of the final product, I have efficiently used a variety of different media technologies. Consequently, my group and I have managed to create an efficient marketing campaign for a brand new soap opera.